You're watching Let's Chat.
Our friends from the Union Gospel Mission do so much good for our community, and we have the privilege of spending a few minutes with them this morning and also getting to meet a new program director, Wayne Hamill. Thank you for making the time to be here. Our friend, Reverend John Rector, is always back to tell us all about what's going on. Thank you guys for making the time to be here this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me a little bit. First of all, welcome, Wayne. How does it feel to be taking on this new position?
It feels pretty good. I used to do it kind of part-time back a few years ago. Then I worked at the community kitchen, lets-chatt Foundation for a few years. It's good to be back.
That's so exciting. So you've been involved with, I'm assuming, the Union Gospel Mission for a few years now. That is amazing.
I started volunteering in 2001, actually.
Wow, how neat. So, I mean, obviously, you guys are celebrating the 75 years this year. So, first of all, congratulations for that. We continue that celebration. And obviously, you guys making a huge difference in the community and also spreading the gospel. But tell me again, what programs are you guys specifically looking forward to developing the most?
Well, one of the big things we're pushing right now is our expansion program. We have technically 12 beds available, and that's not near enough. We've got a waiting list of clients. We've got applications waiting to come in, and so we're trying to fill those as much as possible. And so that's our big push right now. What we really need for that, and I'm going to put it out here for everybody to hear. We need a structural engineer. We've called several that are not very responsive, and so if there's a structural engineer out there that would like to look at a project, we would love to have them come look at it. And so that's kind of our big push. Part of that expansion was bringing Wayne on. Again, he's been volunteering with us since 2001. He's been on our board for the last several years, and so it's great to have him come on back full-time as our program director.
Absolutely, and I think one of the biggest things, obviously with any sort of mission like this, volunteers I think are the biggest thing. Obviously monetary donations do help, but having people come up along the way, volunteer time and effort makes all the difference, and Wayne obviously stepping up to the plate with this new position is going to make a huge difference as well. So tell me, what do we have to look forward to for Union Gospel, especially just this year?
Well, one of the big things coming up summertime is summertime blessing bags. We try to get the community to get involved and to help us with those blessing bags, things like bottled water, a snack, washcloth, socks, anything like that that we can take out to the community, to the homeless community. And of course, the weather this year's been a little different. It's been extremely rainy.
It just rained for like a month straight.
Yes, and so a lot of the things we could use is those folks need tarps. Tents, tarps, things like that we can take out and give to them to make their life just a little bit better. And of course, our goal in that is to make their life a little bit better so they get to trust us so we can hopefully help them long term.
Sure, and that really does make all the difference, because I think those are all the things that kind of go unnoticed over time, is that the ones of us who are, blessed to be in a house or blessed to be wherever you're living, you don't think about when severe weather hits or even if it's just raining, how many people are affected. And so it makes all the difference. What resources do you guys need from us here in the community to continue that effort of changing lives and just supporting people?
Volunteer help, bottled water, food donations. We'll serve, thousands of meals a month. Like I said, tarps, blessing bags, all those things are things people can get. They can also go to our website. We have a full needs list on our website they can check out.
And Wayne, as we're wrapping things up this morning, can you give me just some perspective of how excited you're able to be taking on this position and maybe what goals you have for the program moving forward?
One of the goals that I have is expanding it. We just don't have enough room. There's a need. I got an email from somebody just yesterday wanting a bed, if we could hold a bed. I said no, but I'll be glad to take your application. I'm excited to be back, very, very excited.
That's so exciting. Well, guys, we have a minute left, and so wrapping things up, tell me how else we can support you guys. Any other things you guys are excited to preview coming up event-wise, or anything else that you want to share this morning?
Sure, I'll hit one other topic. You remember about a year ago we started doing our Bridge to Hope artwork. We're going to close that out at the end of summer. And so for folks who may remember that, you can go to Bridge to Hope on Facebook. We have its own Facebook page. You can visit on our website. It's a portrait we commissioned by a local artist, and it's a great pictograph of Chattanooga.
It's beautiful.
It's got a homeless guy sitting there, and we make those available for a donation. And like I said, those are a limited edition. And so once we're done, we're not going to make any more of them. And so if folks would like to help with that, we'd love to share that opportunity with them as well.
Well, thank you guys again for making the time to be here. Go and visit them online for the latest information, how you can volunteer, how you can get Bridge to Hope painting, how you can just support the Union Gospel Mission online. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be right back after this.